What we're going to be doing today is a little bit of breath work and clearing work so that we can make sure that for each one of us, we don't take on the energy of everybody else. So I don't know how many people here have had the experience of going through your entire day, ending up with a lot of excess, like weighted energy on you from all the interactions with all the people in your lives. But I found that this process is really helpful to not only clear that energy that might glom onto you from other people, but then also a way to really identify with what your personal energy is so that you can start your day with a clearing practice so that you start very clear and grounded in who you are before the day begins. So you can use this practice that I'm about to teach and share not only in the morning if you want to clear everything out from the night and just start fresh, or you can use it at the end of a long day after you've had a lot of interaction with clients or friends or people that have a lot of big energy that you want to clear off before you go to sleep. So I'm going to teach the process. I'm going to teach a little bit of the breath work. And I have to give a shout out to both of my coaches. I have an amazing coach in New York named Shashan, and she's done a lot of this work with me. And also one of the healers that attends Brain Camp, Zore. She does amazing work with people. And the breathing technique that I'm going to share is from her practice of Chin Chin Jiu Jitsu. So we will go through both of those. And just know you can use this in the morning or at night. And then what I will do for anybody who's on this call who wants the actual practice written down, I will make sure that Chrissy can send that out to each one of you so that you can reference it as you do your own practice, if that sounds good. And I'm Ann Yatch. I am a co-founder of SEAL Team Leaders, and I also have the wonderful chance of working with Biome Tech with their VIP clients. So I just wanted to introduce myself that you guys know who I am and why I'm here. And why I care so much about doing this work with you all is because when you have, a very intense job or when you have a lot of empathic feelings, it can be really hard at the end of the day to just be with yourself when you have all that heaviness of the world on you. So this is a really nice way to clear that up and make sure you have a really beautiful, either fresh start or beautiful close to your day. Because as Angel always says, with Biotech, your entry sets up your exit and your exit sets up your entry. So we're going to get started. If you'd like, you can be sitting up straight. I like to either be sitting with my legs cross-legged on the floor, or I like to be sitting, if you have knee issues or back issues, it can be nice to sit on a couch. So you'll see me sitting on the couch. So I just like to sit back on the couch a little bit or on the ground with my knees crossed. And I'm going to show you each one of these techniques, and then we're going to walk through the whole thing together as a progression, if that sounds like a good plan. So the way we begin is we're going to start, and this all comes from Kundalini Yoga. We're going to start with a little bit of the crane motion. I'm going to show you what this looks like from the front and then from the side. So if you're sitting and you have your hands lightly resting on your knees, what you're going to do is you're going to give your back a little bit of an arch, and this is what it will look like from the front. It's almost like a crane or a bird moving forward like this to dip their beak into the water and then pull back up. So you're going to take a deep breath in, hold it at the top, and then you're going to breathe out, ha, as you come down and roll forward. Let me show you from the side because it looks a little bit more dramatic from the side. You're going to arch your back so that you have a little bit of an indent right here. I'm just going to angle this down so you can see. So arching the back, chest out in front. And you're going to take a deep breath in, hold the breath at the top. Arch forward and come back up. And I'm going to show you one more time so you can see the head version, not just the lower portion. So it's a deep breath in, hold it at the top, breathe out through your mouth in a ha, ha, then come back up. So this is how the crane looks. And the reason why you do the crane when you start this whole process is because you're trying to make sure that your body rhythm and the movement of your body gets in alignment with the movement of the earth. And so the crane allows you to do that as you start moving your body in the cyclic pattern of the earth. And when we do this, we're going to do 9 sets of that crane. Then we're going to pause, take a breath in and out, then do 9 more sets of that crane. Then another pause in and out for a breath, then 9 more sets. With Kundalini Yoga, 9 is an important number and 3 is an important number. So we're going to do that. After we do the crane, the next part about the clearing is we're going to give it all back or give it up to a higher source. So the way this looks from the side, your arms come out straight out in front of you, your palms are facing forward like this, and you're going to throw behind you anything you no longer want, whether it's emotion, story, identity, negative thoughts, negative beliefs. You're going to be picturing this all in your head, as you say the word har. Now, some people can say har and roll the R, like har. If you can do that, bonus for you, but very helpful. If you can't, then you can just say har, H-A-R. So what it looks like is like this from the side. Har, 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 har. From the front, har, 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 har. You can either have your eyes open, your eyes closed, whichever is most comfortable for you. I like to keep my eyes closed because then I can focus on all these negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, past things that I want to get rid of. So that is the second part, and it's called giving it up to a higher source. And we'll do that for 3 full minutes. And I will keep the timer on. I'll cheer you all on as we do this practice, because if this is the first time that you've done anything, super active, you're going to feel a lot of energy moving through your body, specifically through your chest and your shoulders and your back as the energy starts to flow up from your root. So just prepare yourself, it's coming. So we've got that. Then after we do the giving it up to God or source, we do the most important part of the clearing, which is the release of the franticness from our nervous system. And the way this looks is like this. You're going to take a deep breath in. Through the nose, your arms are going to come out to your sides. You're going to hold that breath, and then you're going to move your hands in front of yourself as quick as you can go, about at this height level. I'm just going to pull this down so you can see. But at this height level, as you hold that breath, so you're holding breath, holding, then all of a sudden you need another breath. You breathe in deep, your arms go back out to the sides. Take that breath again, hold it in as fast as you can go till you need another breath. We're going to do that for 3 minutes straight. And at that point, once you finish that, you're going to start to feel in your body that everything is a little bit more calm. You might be breathing a little bit heavier, but you'll have really good energy. Your body will be more calm. You'll feel more grounded in who you are. At that point, we're going to lean back in our couches or our chairs, or if you're on the floor, you can lie on the floor, and then you'll do 3 minutes of gratitude. First minute is all about love that you have for yourself. Second minute is all about the love that you have for others in your life. And the third minute is for any of the causes in the universe that you love and care to support. After those 3 minutes of gratitude, hold on, there's a helicopter passing. I don't know if anyone else can hear it. Can you hear that, Chrissy? All right. So once we finish that, then we're going to start the last part, which is the breathing. So for the breathing, what you learn in this very ancient art is that if you hold different fingers, they will release different emotions. So on your right hand, you have all of the negative emotions, a negative emotion for each finger. On the left hand, you have all of the positive emotions. All the positive emotions come out in each finger. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold the right thumb with the left hand for 1 breath in and out. We're going to relax when we do it though. So we'll be lying back on the couch and we'll have our hands just relaxed on our lap. We're going to do 1 finger, breath in and out. Second finger, breath in and out. The third finger, breath in and out. And you're going to start feeling the pulse in your fingers as you move from finger to finger. The reason why you do this is you want to release all the negative emotions of your right hand before jumping into rejuvenating and replenishing from the positive emotions of the left hand. We'll run through that 3 times of 10, so 30 total reps. So you can cover your right hand, then your left hand, your right hand, then your left hand, your right hand, then your left hand. And at that point, we'll have gone through all of the clearing and all of the breathing to replenish your body. So by the end of it, you should feel very connected to who you are, more calm, more grounded. And the whole point for this is that we can reduce some of that daily anxiety that we all maybe live in, especially with, all the activities we're rushing to, all the things we're pushing forward in our lives. All right, everybody. So we're going to start again with the cranes. When we start the cranes, it's 9 repetitions of the crane, and then we will take a deep breath in and out. I will not be looking at you, but I will be feeling you in my heart. So here we go. Back arched, chest up. Going to take a deep breath in through the nose, and then blow it out as a ha as you tuck down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay, now pause at the top of the breath. We're just going to do a breath in and a breath out. Then when you're ready, we're going to start the next set of 9. So take a deep breath in. Last one in the series. Now pause at the top and take a nice breath in and out. You should feel like your body's starting to go in this rhythm and starting to like the feeling of it. Last set of 9 cranes, and then we'll go into the next exercise. So here we go. Take a deep breath in. Keep that chest up and then dive forward. All right, and when you finish that last one of 9 cranes, take a deep breath in and out, turn around facing us, and now we're going to start the Ha-rrreh, which is when your arms go up in front of you and you throw all negative cares, any past thoughts behind your head. So we're going to do this for 3 minutes straight. I'm just setting our little timer. And when you're ready to begin, you can close your eyes or keep them open, and it's 3 minutes. Ha-rrreh, 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 ha-rrreh. And if you keep your eyes shut, it helps you see all the things that you're looking to release. Ha-rrreh, 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 ha-rrreh. You're doing a beautiful job. Keep going. You just want to make sure that you're throwing everything behind you. Any care, any worry, any fear, any concern. Keep releasing it behind your head, giving it up to that higher source, that higher power, so that you no longer have to carry it. Ha-rrreh, ha-rrreh, ha-rrreh. Last minute and a half. Keep up the great work. No slowing down. Ha-rrreh, 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 ha-rrreh. Your shoulders will start getting a little bit sore. That's okay. Keep going. You should feel the warmth and the energy coming up through your back and across your shoulder blades. Ha-rrreh, 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 ha-rrreh. Last 30 seconds. Ha-rrreh, 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 har, har, har. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to go right into the last piece of this, which is arms straight out to the side. So, a deep breath in. Hold that breath, and then as fast as you can in front of you, move your hands. This is the most important part, to remove all of that nervous energy that's held in your nervous system as quick as you can go. When you need a breath, you take that breath and then hold the breath again as quick as you can go. Eyes shut or eyes open, whatever you prefer. As quick as you can go. You're doing amazing. 1:30 left. Give it everything you've got. This is where the gold happens. Doing great. Keep up the great work as quick as you can go. You're amazing. Only 40 seconds left. Last 10 seconds, everything you've got. One last rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now everybody lie back wherever you are. Lie flat on the floor if you can with your palms facing up. Lie back in your chair, get comfortable, confident, whatever you need to do just to be comfy and confident. We're going to close our eyes, and for the first minute, all we're going to do is we're going to think of how much love we have for ourselves. So in your mind, think about and feel all of that love that you direct towards yourself for our first minute. If your breathing is heavy, don't worry. Just make sure that the breath in is matching the breath out so that they're equal in length and measure. You should be starting to feel what it feels like to be in your own energy. Just sink deeper and deeper into that feeling as you imagine and think about all the things that you love about yourself. Now for the second minute, I want you to think about all the things that you are grateful for in your life, your family, your friends, the opportunities you have, the way of living your life that you live, all the things that you are thankful for in this last minute, in the second minute. As you continue to breathe in and out in equal measure. And now in this last minute together, keep your eyes closed and focus on all the love that you want to pour into this universe, into all the people that have never met you, into the causes that you love and support, into the ocean, into the animals, whatever that you want to pour love into, just pour some love into those things in the world around you for the last minute. Allow your body to sink more deeply into the floor, sink more deeply into your own energy. Feel that calm and peacefulness that is within you. Now we've come to the end of that last minute, so I want you to keep your eyes closed. I want you to rest your hands on your lap or on your chest, whatever way you can rest them, so that you're using absolutely no energy to do so. We're going to have your left hand take the thumb of your right hand so that your left hand is holding that right thumb. You're going to hold it for one breath in and out, then you'll release that thumb and move on to the next finger. For that next finger, you'll hold a breath in and out, and then release that hold on the finger to move to the next finger. We're going to do this slowly, as slow as you need. There's no rush, moving from one finger to the next finger as you do each breath for a total of 30 breaths. So we'll start on the right hand, then we'll move to the left. So when you're ready, that first thumb, breath in and out, then move to the first finger. Imagine with each finger that you're releasing any negative or trapped emotion that's in your body, whether it be sadness, trying too hard, anger, frustration. Let all that go on each breath. And then as you move from your right hand to your left hand, you're going to grasp your left thumb with your right hand, and you're going to imagine all of the positive, loving emotions that are now going to be replenishing your system as you hold on to each one of the thumbs and then the fingers. So starting with that left thumb, hold it for a deep breath in and out before moving on to the finger. After you finish your first set of 10, you can jump into the second set of 10, starting again with that left hand, grasping the right thumb, doing one breath per finger. And when you move to the left hand, do the same thing. Try to make it so that each breath in is equaling each breath out. When you finish that second set, move on to your third set, starting by holding that right thumb again for one breath in and out. And when you finish your right hand, just jump over to that left hand, starting with that left thumb. Deep breath in and out. When you've finished each one of the fingers, take as much time as you need. Just stay resting. You put your hands face up again next to you. And just breathe for a few minutes with your eyes shut. And once you've finished all of your fingers, you can start wiggling your toes a little bit. Start stretching your neck a little bit, wiggling your fingers, stretching with your body. And when you're ready to come back into the room, back into your body, just take a moment and stretch. And when you open your eyes and come back to the computer, we'll just take a moment, all of us together, before we connect. All right, so I need to hear how everybody feels. What was that like for each one of you? What did you experience? What was the feeling in your body at the end? Kate, you want to share? Alice, Chrissy?
See my dog. My dog was really worried about me. Did you see her? She was going.
I did, yeah.
Her. She was going, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on?
Husbands, boyfriends, everybody can say that. Girlfriends, when they see you, they're like, what is this person doing? But how did it feel for you, Kate?
Oh, it was really interesting because I do quite a lot of Qigong. I've done Qigong for 4 years. So I kind of know what Qi feels like. And there was a lot of Qi in my hands with the hearth.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, huge tingling and vibration in my hand. So I could feel that. Awesome. And then was that after we did this? I can't remember.
That was before we did this. So this came first and then this came second.
Yeah. So this I've also done a Donna Eden course, so I know that this is clearing. So I haven't actually done that before, but I do a lot of that with intuitive Qi. I do a lot of that, so I understand, I think, a bit about what that is. So that felt it was really interesting. I had when I lay down, I had a real pain in my head.
Interesting.
So something was
released.
Yes. So that, pain is often positive feeling. Right. And then I got a bit.
How did it feel in your body? Oh.
I do feel more. I feel calmer, but it's not a big shift. But I do Qigong twice a day for 15 minutes. So
which is really beautiful.
Yeah, it's really helpful.
This is a practice that builds and builds too. So
no, it's really cool. And then at the end, I got confused and I put some bad things in.
You can't really mess it up. I mean, right hand is the negative and you're just releasing. I was
going through the left hand and I was thinking about what I was going to say in the right hand. So that's what happened. That's what went wrong, but only at the very, very end. And I went over it again.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
but really cool. Really
Oh,
cool.
good. Well,
Thank you so much. It's a sort of combination of, is it chi and yoga, or what is it?
It's some Kundalini yoga and then a little bit of the Chin Chin Jujitsu that I learned on the breathing side. But I tried to find, when I find things that work, I tend to try to weave them together in a way that will give you maximum benefit. And this for me has been incredible. So thank you for letting me share it.
I wanted to ask a question about,
Sure.
sorry, the other people probably have lots of questions. I wanted to ask a question about, is it important, because you said when you're doing the movement of the crane, it's the movement of the earth. Is it important that it's with the earth, so you're facing west, or?
It is helpful if you do that. For me, because I travel so much, I'm not always in tune with that, but I can feel the movement after I do it a couple of times. Then I'm like, oh, yep, I need to rearrange my sitting position a little bit. So it's
it's
helpful if
west.
you know which way is west. Yes.
It is going east, but I
Yeah.
suddenly thought about it. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that it at least gave you something, which is the goal of everything. So what about you, Alice? How did you experience it?
Well, I definitely feel more relaxed now, and I feel more oxygen in my brain, which is probably good for the rest of the day, right?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, no, I feel
Awesome.
good. Yeah, I would love to know if I'm compressed for time, like if I have just 3 minutes, then
If you have just 3 minutes,
Wow.
to be honest, if I just have 3 minutes, sometimes I'll literally do one set of the cranes, even though
Mhm.
you're not supposed to be able to do one set of the cranes, then I'll go right into this thing.
Okay.
And then I'll lie down for a minute afterwards. That's like the 6 minute one.
Okay.
But very, very helpful. I'm glad. I'm glad. Good. Chrissy, what about you? Was this your first time doing this too?
I've had some experience with some Kundalini before, but it was really nice doing the Ha-rrreh because I was like, oh, this feels like taking out the trash. This is quite wonderful. And I
Isn't it
needed that
great?
today. So yeah, so it was really
Okay.
great. And I was thinking, yeah, especially if I'm feeling a little bit stressed during the day, that it would be a really great practice. Just put the timer on if it's possible and just use that to help
Let
remove.
it all out.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I will send to Chrissy so she can send it out to the group with the recording, this entire practice written down so that you have that no matter what. And then you'll also have the recording too. That way you can do this anytime, morning, noon, or night, whenever you feel like you need a little bit of cleansing or clearing or even breathing to connect to yourself and your body. Even if it's just for more oxygen, it's important. All right, everybody. Well, I'll let you go a little bit early. It's always my goal on these educational series. And thank you all for being here. And for everybody who watches, we really appreciate you too. Tell others that you are learning new things from biotech.